dementia unit floor surfaces are all flat, so there's no slopes to walk along or steps and stairs to walk up and down. And so as a result, balance reactions can be lost quite quickly because it's through slopes, steps and stairs that we can maintain and attain our balance reactions. And if we don't have a chance, say for a couple of months, to be able to walk along these surfaces or go up and down steps and stairs, then balance reactions can be minimized very quickly. So this really disadvantages dementia residents, because if they haven't got balance reactions, even though they've got fitness, which is actually gained from living in the unit, especially if their room is a long way away from the nurse's station and they walk around the corridor a lot, they've got the fitness, but they haven't got the balance because they're not going up and down steps, stairs and slopes to be able to keep this going. Now, the reason why this is a disadvantage is because when and if the dementia resident goes out for a trip home, for example, now that they haven't got balance reactions, they can easily have trips and falls. They're not able to walk independently of their own volition anymore because their balance reactions are out of kilter. So if, for example, the dementia resident, when they came into the facility 3 months prior, they could walk independently and you didn't have to walk arm in arm or hand holding with them, after 3 months of no variation in the floor surface and no steps and stairs, the balance reactions can go to the degree that you will need to hold them arm in arm for them to have proximal support and with their hand in around your upper arm, because if they fall or trip on a curb or a slope or a step, then you can easily catch them with that grip. A handhold is never as effective because there's not as much proximal stability. So it really means, excuse me, it really means that the person needs one-on-one support in walking and at home. Even to walk around the home, they'll need to have you with them, because if they go up and down a step or a stair or a slope, and even with direction orientation with furniture, they can lose that very quickly as well. Now in the dementia unit, their new environment, they may well be used to the furniture in their own room and where that is and walk around it. But now coming home, whether it's their prior home or say you as the child, your home, even if they're used to visiting there, after 2-3 months that memory may well be gone, furniture may be changed, and they can easily trip up on it. And not having the balance reactions to adjust themselves, they can easily fall over. So in this way, if the person has just been in the dementia unit purely without practice of steps and stairs to improve their balance, really they need one-on-one care. They need arm-in-arm support walking so that they've got that support. When they trip, they've got your arm to be able to hold on to. And in the home, really, they need to have constant care, constant surveillance to make sure, be by their side the whole way pretty much when they're walking around the home. You need to be, because they can so easily fall. And if they fall, they haven't got the balance reactions to be able to right themselves. Now, this can be mitigated to a certain extent, or to a large extent actually, with stairs and steps training. If when you visit, you're able to take your relative outside the unit, say it's second floor and you've got all those steps and stairs going up to it to practice, do 2 or 3 flights of stairs with the dementia resident, and that will be good for their quadriceps and upper leg strength and excellent for balance. They may have to hold one arm onto the banister, but let them, don't hold on to the other side, let them negotiate the balance reactions for that. And in that way, as they're going up and down the steps, all the way you have to have balance. Work your balance reactions going up and down steps, and that may well be enough to be able to maintain their balance reactions so that when they're going out with you, they're more independent. You know, maybe you can do just hand holding then, because they've got the balance reactions to adjust. So all of these things need to be assessed. It's vital and critical. You really do need to have a good eye for whether the person's got the balance reactions or not, in terms of managing whatever it is and wherever it is that you're going. But for safety's sake, especially in a new environment where you're not sure of the terrain, cafes, restaurants, etc., if they're lucky enough to go there, arm in arm hold is the best. And maybe around the home you can just do hand in hand, or just be very close by if they're at home, so that you know you're there if they trip and you can help them. So these are all the things to look out for. So many things, aren't there, to look out for these people in dementia units. But there's so much that can be done, so many positive things that can be done to help them. And as long as when you're taking a person out, they don't get lost and they don't fall, then everything's fine. They're the two main hazards. And if you're arm in arm with them all the way with that lovely technique, well, they won't get lost because they're with you, and they won't fall because you can catch them if they trip. So these are the ways to be able to support, strengthen, help, and give a quality of life to these people in dementia units so that they're not penalised. You don't want it to be that you don't take them out or don't take them home because they can't manage it. It's not their fault that they're in a flat, you know, that there's only a flat surface at a dementia unit and their balance reactions go. Try and work on mitigating this so they can still have their trips out and enjoyments in life. So I've written on these topics in both books, The Resident's Voice and The Resident's Rise, both on Amazon, and my website description below. Thank you for your support and your likes and your views, and please subscribe. Thank you.